Merry Christmas dan juga Happy New Year saya ucapkan kepada semua orang, dan juga Happy Birthday kepada siapa-siapa yang ada birthday hari ini 23 Disember. This might actually be, okay, maybe not the last video of the year, but one of the last videos of the year, sebab saya memang busy. Bermula besok, my family memang celebrate Christmas, so we have a few family gatherings yang saya kena pergi. But yes, let's do a quick market update and see what are we supposed to expect for the next week. Kita ada 8 hari lagi until 2025 ya guys. So before we get started, I want to share something with you, something that I've just posted in the Telegram channel. So this is our mission for 2025, the Kaizen Mission 2025, to improve 1% every day, focus on your work and new skills, self-love and your own path. Don't compare yourself to other people. We all live different lives and have different goals. Enjoy the journey, and when you look back in time, be proud of your progress. So 2024, I don't know about you guys, tapi for me dia memang sangat-sangat laju. Saya tak rasa I barely felt it, but a lot has happened. Bila saya duduk dan saya fikir, memang banyak yang berlaku pada 2024. And I think 2025 will be an even better year for all of us. So let's take a look at a market update. So right now, walaupun market telah dip sebab Fed telah umumkan bahawa a few things happened during the Fed meeting. So the first thing is that Fed telah potong rates. They have cut the rates 0.25 basis points, which is good for the market. Tapi kenapa market dump? Sebab outlook yang Fed telah bagi untuk tahun depan berubah. Okay, so at first the Fed said mereka akan potong rates 3 kali pada tahun depan. Tapi apa yang berlaku was that it came out that mereka takkan cut rates 3 kali, mereka dah kurangkan kepada 2 kali sahaja. So Fed akan cut rates tahun depan 2 kali sahaja. Right, we don't know if they will change it again, right? But for now, the plan is 2 kali sahaja, and the market was expecting 3 kali. Right, so that was actually bearish for the market. Tambahan lagi, ada reporter tanya Jerome Powell pasal Bitcoin reserve, dan Powell cakap no, the Fed cannot keep Bitcoin as a reserve. It's against the law lah, basically, right? Tapi walaupun itu bearish, Trump boleh kumpul kuasa dari Congress dan tukar law itu. Right, so we don't know what will happen. We have to see what happens when Trump actually gets into office. I don't know if Trump will keep his word for this, but we shall see. So disebabkan dua benda itu, market telah menjadi bearish, and that's why we saw the market dumped last week and into this week. Tapi walaupun market telah dump, take a look at this fear and greed index, market sentiment masih 81%. On coin market cap, dia jatuh sikit, 54%. Right, we took a big dump here. Boop, really dropped right here, 54%. Tapi you tengok Bybit, you tengok alternative.me, you search Google, a lot of it is still showing extreme greed. Right, let's actually take a look at the funding rate. Funding rate should be quite green, I guess. Should be quite green. Let's take a look. Yeah, so the market has actually cooled down a lot. So that dip that we got was actually pretty good for the market overall, to cool down, to relax, to flush out some leverage from the market. Sorry. Let's take a look at the heat map. Let's see 3 months. You can see that there's some liquidity building up above, right? We have some liquidity building up above finally. But if we zoom out a little bit, right now we are at this purple wall, which has nothing. There's no liquidity down here, right? So I am expecting we should push up from here. Okay, we'll take a look at the charts, but keep an eye on this liquidity zone, 90k to about 86k lah, 90k to about 86k. Okay, I'm going to show you on the charts later. So right now we're building up liquidity above dekat atas ni. I think we have a few billion liquidity above 100k here. Kita zoom out sikit, tengok 1 year. Yeah, we have about almost 7 billion liquidity hovering above 100, 109, 110, 111, around there. Yeah, and we have this big chunk right here from about 90k all the way down to about 86, 85k, like that. Okay, so this is the bearish chunk that I'm looking at if price does deviate ke bawah. So kita akan tengok di chart nanti. In terms of crypto bubbles, a few coins have been recovering quite well. Aave, HBAR, XDC, CRV, HEX, but a majority of the coins are still sideways consolidating. Okay, in terms of the altcoin season index, yeah, like we said, this is like a heat map. Sorry, this is like an RSI. It gets overheated, it comes back down. Dia jadi panas, dia turun balik. And now we are actually below neutral. So kalau you guys mencari setup untuk long altcoin, sekarang ialah masa terbaik untuk cari setup long altcoin. Okay, let's take a look at the charts. Let's open up. So this is one of the trade ideas which I shared. Since dia dah buka sini, I'm going to share it with you guys too. This is bonk perpetual daily time frame. So right now, kalau you tengok kebanyakan chart sedang pullback di daily time frame atau weekly time frame. Previously, bila ada pullback, is usually on 4 hour, 1 hour, 15 minutes, smaller pullbacks. But now, we are pulling back on these big legs. Ini daily time frame. So we're pulling back on daily time frame and weekly time frame. Okay, Bitcoin dominance, we have bounced all the way up to the mid-range. Remember we said ini menjadi zone magnet, this mid-range here. We see price always comes back and stays around the mid-range, right? And exactly what happened. So price came back to the mid-range. I do not want to see it maintain above here, sebab kalau dia maintain atas mid-range ni, dia akan naik balik ke atas the higher range right here. So we don't want to see that. We want to see it reject, come down and break out of this range, break structure ini dan juga break structure ini. That would be a good indication of when we should when it could start to fall to 40%. Okay, but since Bitcoin dominance is still up here di dekat mid range, this is actually a good place to look for long positions, because bila Bitcoin dominance naik, that means altcoins sedang pull back or consolidate. So this is a good time to look for long positions. Okay, kita tengok Bitcoin. So Bitcoin, this is what I was talking about later. Just now. Okay, I posted in our academy that this resistance right here was very important, sebab inilah previous range ya. This was the previous range, dan kalau Bitcoin gagal untuk break ke atas range ini, dia akan junam balik ke low range, which is about 90k, and we can see that is exactly what is happening. I can show you guys in the chat. I think I posted it just a few days ago. So look at this, right? Failure to get above here, kita akan turun. So right now we are coming down sebab kita gagal untuk claim resistance tu sebagai support. Okay, so right now we are within this range, and since we are within this range, it's likely that we may have a deviation below to sweep the liquidity. Ingat liquidity yang kita tengok tadi, this zone right here, this is where the bottom of the range is. So from 90k to about 85k, like that. And kalau you tengok pun, sini ada zone liquidity. Okay, we see all these candlesticks rising up. Automatically we know this is a high volume liquidity zone. Okay, or thick liquidity zone. So what could happen, right? What I would like to see happen is we may actually see one more leg down before we get a big pump up, right? So we want to see price come down, sweep this liquidity really fast, right? Really fast. Saya nak tengok dia sweep laju and naik laju. Saya tak nak tengok dia sweep and then bermain dekat sini, because that could mean we are actually weaker and weaker. Okay, so saya nak tengok dia sweep laju and reclaim back this range fast supaya kita boleh naik semula and rotate back to the top of this range here, potentially claim this as support dan sambung naik. So this would be an actually an ideal setup, and I would like to go long somewhere around here or around here. Okay, so this is for Bitcoin. This is 4-hour time frame. Okay, so for now, yes, I think we will still continue to be bearish. Keep an eye on this support. Kalau kita tak dapat bounce dari support ini, we will likely grab the liquidity down here. Right, we will likely grab the liquidity down here. Okay, let's take a look at Ethereum. We're going to go through the big three. Ethereum, actually, I have been considering taking a long trade here. Sebab kalau you tengok Ethereum pun, there is this liquidity right here. Another zone would be right here. We have swept this liquidity. Tapi high volume candle warna merah. Yeah, high volume candle warna merah. Oh, actually, we are engulfed. Let's look at 8-hour. Okay, actually this may be a nice zone to take a long from. Tapi kalau Bitcoin actually sweep ke bawah, then we can expect Ethereum to also sweep below. Let's see how many percent is this. So maybe about another 8 to 10% lah from Bitcoin to go down. If we do sweep below, so 8 to 10% on Bitcoin, that could be 10 to 15% on Ethereum, up to 20%, right? So let's just say 15% right here. So if kalau Bitcoin deviate ke bawah, Ethereum might actually deviate below here, sweep this liquidity, and this would actually be an even better entry right here. Okay, kalau saya enter sini, I'm looking to take out the highs. I really want to take out the highs. Yes, this high, this is the previous all-time high. Okay, so for Ethereum, now is actually an okay time to long sebab kita dah ada this long wick yang dah ambil liquidity sini. We're currently consolidating, but just given the fact that I think Bitcoin will deviate below, I'm gonna wait and see lah. Saya akan tunggu. Kalau dia tak deviate ke bawah, then I'm just going to take a long bila dia reclaim balik this support, atau bila dia break this structure right here. Yeah. So there's always going to be a chance for us to trade. Just that saya rasa personally the best entry would be if Bitcoin deviate ke bawah dan Bitcoin sweep liquidity. I want to line that up with Solana sweeping this liquidity. Do we have a golden pocket here? Yeah, so 0.5 level lah, about here. It's okay. It's okay. Not really perfect, but it's okay. Kalau kita tarik sini, yeah, it's in the golden pocket. But yeah, just based on the liquidity theory and my idea, that my thesis that Bitcoin akan deviate ke bawah. So these are two long positions that I am potentially looking at for Ethereum. Now Solana pula. Solana, look at this, we are actually in the golden pocket. So this is also a daily time frame trade, and you can see that there is multiple support levels right here. So again, these actually look like very good setups to take, right? These look like very good setups to take. Kita sedang slow down, right? Di sini kita jatuh laju, consolidate sekejap, and then jatuh laju, and now it looks like we are consolidating again. So this might be a consolidation to reverse, or it could be a consolidation to continue down. So if we actually take this trade for Solana, this is actually a good risk to reward ratio sebab kita berada di bawah at the low end of the golden pocket. We are near the 786 line. So kalau kita tarik position tool dan ikut saja Fibonacci ini, is almost a 3-to-1 risk to reward ratio. So this actually makes sense to take this trade. I'm actually going to share this trade in the group. Yeah, I think I'm going to enter this trade. So going long. Yeah, this actually looks like a very decent trade, but there is a possibility sometimes in crypto dia akan sweep ke bawah sini, barulah dia naik. But then again, if it sweeps below here, that's just another opportunity to get a better price lah, a better entry. So there will always be opportunities to trade. But for now, I think this looks pretty good. So saya pun akan enter long sekejap lagi. Yeah, so I think itu saja untuk update kali ini. Let's see, do I have any trade setups to share with you guys? WIF is actually entering the 10x zone. We are very close to the 10x zone. So saya rasa WIF, potentially we can see WIF go up to $10 or $12. Yeah, $10 or $12. That's just in my opinion lah. In my opinion. So this zone, kalau you dapat beli dekat bawah zone ini, it's about a 10x. Yeah, so this zone is about from 1.6 to about $1. Okay, so we have been trading this zone a lot. Bila dia masuk zone, we buy, poop, naik. Masuk zone, poop, naik. So, sekarang dia sedang masuk zone lagi. Let's see if we get another nice bounce out of WIF. Popcat. Yeah, Popcat, I'm still waiting for it to go lower. I will update in the Telegram, in the Academy, for any trades that I am taking. So make sure you guys dah join Academy ya. Make sure you guys are in the Academy. Kita masih trade. Tengok, saya trade gold tadi sekali, tapi mereka dah enter, take profit, enter lagi. Dia entry lagi. Yeah, so we have some pretty crazy traders in here yang trade lebih ganas dan lebih hebat dari saya. I'm just the middleman guys. I'm just building a community. Tapi orang yang dalam community ni memang sangat-sangat hebat, right? They're better traders than me in here. Saya tahu memang ada. Okay, so itu saja untuk video kali ini. I don't know when the next update will be sebab it's going to be Christmas and New Year soon. I will try and update maybe at the end of this week, the weekend, and we'll see maybe going into the new year, Monday or Tuesday. I don't know guys. Maybe it might be the next time I upload a video, might be next year. Okay, so make sure you guys follow dekat TikTok, dekat Telegram, on YouTube to stay updated with all the value and information that I'm putting out for you guys. Alright, lagi sekali, thank you so much for 10k. We managed to reach 10k before the end of this year. Jangan lupa subscribe, jangan lupa like, and also leave a comment. Selamat menyambut tahun baru dan juga Christmas kepada siapa-siapa yang sambut Christmas. Make sure you guys have your goals written out for the new year, dan juga jangan lupa tulis juga what are you most grateful for during 2024. Untuk tahun ini, apa yang anda sangat-sangat menghargai dan berterima kasih. Right, the great experiences you had, the things you learned. Look back to 2024 and list them down, right? Supaya you tahu what can you do better and what are you looking forward to even more in 2025. Itu saja untuk video kali ini. See you guys in the next video.